Good day, everyone. I am Ademola Babs, the CEO of Adibabs Global. I welcome you to this video. In this video, I'll be showing you some steps or some tips you are to always look out for whenever you are importing from 1688. This has been it's been a big problem which many importers are facing. Like, how do I import a quality product? How do I know if this product is of good quality? This has been a big problem, so I'll be using this video to address this particular problem. Okay, so now we go to our 1688. I'll be using my Google Chrome for this particular video. Yeah, so this is my 1688 on Google Chrome. In the past few weeks or days, a lot of changes has been made on this 1688 platform on their websites. Like they have redesigned the platform, and it's something that is very good. Now I will translate my page. Based on the upgrade that went on the 1688, if you can't find your translate option here, then that means your Google Chrome is outdated. You have to update your Google Chrome. That's one of the changes made to the 1688 platform. Okay, if your Google Chrome is not updated, then this translate option will be missing. Okay, so I will be clicking on translate. My Google Chrome is already updated, so I am already logged on in my I'm already logged on for this particular um video. For this particular topic we'll be treating, I would like to use a picture search method. Okay, okay, yes. So I have the products I'll be making a search on already cropped on my phone, saved on my phone. So I just have to click on that to get to the root folder of my phone. And this is the product I'll be using. Okay. All right. Now, so this is the search result. I always love using picture search method because it gives you the result of that particular product from different manufacturers. Now, we have different pictures here. Like, this is a different picture, this is a different picture. Okay, all these are different pictures. Now it means that these are different manufacturers. All these are different manufacturers having this particular product I made a search on. Okay, so now what are the things to do to identify a good product? Let me first translate this page. It's been translated. Now let me say this. On this platform, there are two types of manufacturers. We have the verified manufacturers and we have the non-verified manufacturers. Okay, now because the manufacturer is not verified doesn't mean you can't purchase from him. No, but I just have to let you know that there are two types of manufacturers on this platform. The verified one, that means 1688 has, there has been some test that there has been placed on, and maybe they passed the test. So because of that, then they verify them. That's wow, this set of manufacturers, they are verified. No, we assure you they are okay, they are fine. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't be careful when you are purchasing from them. Okay, doesn't mean that. So for those that are not yet verified, you can purchase from them. They are also good. Okay, now how do you identify a verified manufacturer? Like I said, this is once the page is loaded like this, these are results from different manufacturers. Okay, now to know a verified manufacturer, this represents a different manufacturer, this represents another manufacturer, this represents another one also. So hope you are getting it. Okay, so they are different manufacturers. Now the first one, now this number one, looking at it, this is the price. Now this transaction means the amount he has sold. Now we have years here. This represents the years he has been on this platform, and you can see by the left side of that year, these 2 years, there is this kind of bull symbol here. It has this kind of bull symbol here. Now this bull symbol means that this manufacturer is verified. Okay, let me erase that. You can see these 2 years at the left side, it has this bull symbol. Now look at the second manufacturer here. This one has been on this platform for 1 year, and at the left side of that 1 year, it is just written in Chinese language, which means this particular one is not verified. Okay, now looking at let me look at this third one here. As you can see, this one has been on this platform for 1 year or so, and at the left side you can see that it just has this kind of Chinese language. This one is also not verified. Okay, so let me try and spot if another manufacturer is verified. So you can be scrolling up, and we can see that we have a lot of manufacturers having this particular product. You just have to keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling to reach the end of the page. But aside that, I think that's the only manufacturer I'm seeing being verified. Okay, but that doesn't mean you can't buy from other manufacturers. But I just have to spot this out, that to know a verified manufacturer, this is what you have to do. This particular symbol, it symbolizes that this person is verified, and this is the year of any manufacturers being on this particular platform. This shows the name of the manufacturer. Okay, so this means this one is not yet verified. It has been on this platform for a year. This is the name of this manufacturer. Okay, so that is that on how to identify if a manufacturer is verified on this platform. Okay, once the manufacturer is verified, it's like it's give you like 20-30% that this manufacturer is doing fine. But even having say that the manufacturer is verified, there are still some things you should always check out for. Now the first thing is transaction. Okay, and that's, you should always look out for that on the search page. Okay, now this is the search page. If I should click on any picture here, it will take me to the store page of that manufacturer. Okay, let's assume I want to buy from this manufacturer now. Okay, all I have to do is click on this particular picture, and once I click on this, it takes me to the store page of that manufacturer. Okay, so now this page is the results page. Now before you decide which manufacturer to buy from, you should always look at the transaction. The first step is always go for a manufacturer that has the highest transaction, and it makes sense. It shows that this particular manufacturer, he has sold 330 products, units of this particular product. So always make, and if I let me try to see if we can see any other manufacturers that has something close that are sold more. So that is the first thing. Whenever you are making your product research, always take your time. Okay, always take your time. Now I'm seeing someone here, this one has sold, as you can see, This one has sold 260 units of this product. And as you can see, this person is also, he has been on this platform for 2 years, but this person is not yet verified. But that doesn't mean you can't buy from him. You can, in as much as he qualifies or he passes the other things you'll be looking at. Okay, remember, this is just the first step. Look for the highest transaction. So let me try to see if we can see another person that is doing well, that has sold a lot. I'm seeing 30,000 here, and you can see this one has been on this platform for 3 years. This particular manufacturer, he has sold 30,000 of these products, 30,000 units, and he has been on this platform for 3 years, but he is not yet verified. Okay, now let's move on. Let me see if I can see any other one. I think I'm at the end of bottom of the page. Okay, so far so good. This has been the only person that has the highest 330 units of this product. That means a lot of people have purchased from this particular manufacturer. So since we are choosing this person, the next thing is to click on him. We click on this place. So once you click on here, it will take you to the store page of this particular manufacturer having this product. Okay, once I click on that, okay, so it's taking me to the store page. Whenever this is popping up, just click on Google Chrome, and you can click on always because we are still on the Google Chrome. I think my network, very sorry for that. I'll have to pause the page. It seems the network is very okay. Now the page has loaded, and one of the reasons why it's not loading is that I have like 3 tabs of 1688 opened. Like I have it, you can see that I have 2 tabs here, and it's like 3. So once you're having many tabs, you have to close some. Okay, so once you're having many tabs, it affects the platform. So this is the store page of this particular product. Let me try to translate. Now on this store page, you can do a lot. You can do product research, and also you can do manufacturer research, as well as you can check some attributes of the product. Okay, those are things you can do on a store page. Now the first thing to check out is the second thing. Now the first thing was the number of transaction which this manufacturer passes. Okay, now the second thing is a shop similar model, which is here. Okay, this place. This is the second thing to look out for. Now you can see that we are having solar panel here and solar lights, everything. This particular product is a solar light, and what is being shown here is other things that are in the store of this same manufacturer. So what we look out for here is that always make sure that everything that will be in this similar model here, shop similar model, will be in the same niche of what you are buying. For instance, now I'm making a product, I'm making a research, or I want to buy a solar light, and what I'm seeing here is so still the same thing relating to what I want to buy. So that means that what this particular manufacturer is selling is in the same niche. For instance, now let's assume let's assume here we have shoe here, and we have like we have bag here, and here we have phone. Here we have like gadget accessories, like different niches. That means this manufacturer is telling us that he is manufacturing all these different items. And let's come to think of it. Do you think a manufacturer producing clothes, electronics, and something like in different niches, do you think such manufacturer is going to be doing well? So that is one of the things you should always look at. That is, this manufacturer produce is what is producing, is it in the same niche? Like, you can't compare someone that is producing just only shoe and compare that person with another manufacturer that is producing shoes, producing phones, producing bags, producing air, and other things like that. You can't tell me that that manufacturer will be doing well compared to someone that is doing just only one product. Okay, so that is the second thing you should always look at. This shop similar model. Is this manufacturer producing the same thing? Is assuming is producing, is he manufacturing the same thing? And also, that is where you have to understand the difference between manufacturer and suppliers. There are some people that we call suppliers. What they do is that they buy from manufacturers. Like, if I decide to be a supplier now, I can just find a manufacturer that will be supplying me, that I'll be buying bags from at a cheaper rate. So I can also find a manufacturer that I can be buying like laptop from at a cheaper rate, buying phones from at a cheaper rate. So those people, at times, they can be a supplier, not even a manufacturer. As he will just be buying it and reselling it. So that is another way to identify a supplier. Okay, so that is the second step. Now we move on. Now the third thing to look at is the star rating. This aspect. Sorry, I think the page just backed out. Let me relaunch the page back. And we're still okay. Yes, we are still on the same page. Okay. So the third thing to look out is the star rating. Okay, the star rating, which is always here. As you can see, it is here. Okay. Now let me keep this in. You can see that we still have this same symbol here, this bull symbol, and you can see beside it, we have this word in powerful business. This is also indicating that this particular manufacturer is verified. Okay, this particular manufacturer is verified. And as you can see that this background, normally this background is always in white. Okay, but because this particular manufacturer is verified, that's why this place is not in white. Okay, let me go back let me go to another manufacturer so you can see that yourself. Let me go back and look for the other one that is doing, that has the second. Okay, this is it, the second highest transaction, 260. This person is not verified. Let me translate the page. Yes. Okay, as you can see also, this person too, the similar shop model is okay. All what he has here is still in the same niche to what we want to buy, so he also has a pass mark here. Okay, but you can see here the other manufacturer. I'm sorry, please. Let me translate. Okay, so as you can see here, the one we checked the last, it wasn't in white background like this, so that indicates that that one is verified, but this one is not yet verified. But aside that, we can still do our findings on this also. Okay, but let me go back to the one we were using previously. So I just want you to understand that you can also see if a manufacturer is verified on the store page. Okay, on the store page. So this is the one we were using earlier. No, 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 no. I'm sorry. Sorry. Okay. So the third thing to look out for. You remember the first one is the transaction. Look for the manufacturer with the highest transaction. The second one is this shop similar model. What the manufacturer has in the store. Is it in related to what you're buying? Are they in the same niche? So that is the second thing. And the third aspect is always in this place. This particular place. Now, what are the things to look out for here? The first one is the return rates. Okay. The second one is the star rating. And the third one is the want response rate. Okay. Now these things have or what they have what it stands for. Okay. So now this return rate, what it means is that out of 100 people that has bought from this particular manufacturer, out of 100 people that has bought, that 26% has actually come back to rebuy. Okay, out of 100 people that has bought from this manufacturer, from ever since he has been existing on this particular platform, that's 26% has come back to rebuy. Now um this particular place, or let me say this particular thing, is always common irrespective of whatever you are buying from this particular manufacturer. Okay, now if I decide to buy this, let's assume this one I want to buy, this particular return rate and the want response percentage and this star rating will always be constant. Okay, it is always been constant. So what this meant is that ever since this manufacturer has been existing on this platform, this record has been going on, and it will always go on in as much as this manufacturer is on this platform. So it is one of the things you should always look at, that how are people coming back to buy from this particular manufacturer. This want response rate, it means how much how what is response of these manufacturers to his customers. Whenever you are making a maybe you are trying to talk to the manufacturer, or you are trying to make a complaint, does he respond? Okay. And this star rating also, it has to do with it is of three forms. This star rating, it is of three forms. The first one is the communication of the manufacturer. The second one is the shipping rate. Okay. And the third one is the quality. So these three, they are things that make up of this star rating. Now whenever people buy from a manufacturer, they come back to give their experience on each product. Now most people come back to give their experience on each product, and these are what make up this star rating and also the review. Okay, so like I said, this is the third thing to always look out for. This particular aspect, this place, this particular place, this is the third thing you have to look out for. And what are you to check out is the return rates, the want response, and the star rating. Now let me try to look at another product from this same manufacturer. Let me click on this. Now you can see that this is still the same manufacturer, okay, but you can see that this is a different product. This is a different product, okay. This is a different product, okay, and you can see that this is the same manufacturer, okay. As like I said earlier, this is still the same thing, this one is still the same thing, and this is still the same thing. 2649, okay, and this is where you find the name of the manufacturer, okay. So this is the third thing to look out for. First one is the number of transaction, second one is the similar shop, this place, and the third one is this. Always check this. Look at the return rates. Are people coming back to buy? So for a manufacturer that has been on this platform for 2 years, I can still say this is a pass mark, okay. That's people are still coming back to buy his product, and you can see his response rate is very, very high, which is very, very good, okay. So let us go back to the initial product we are making a research on. So I just wanted to say that the return rate and the one-to-one response is always constant. For every manufacturer, it will always be constant. So it's something you should always look at. Okay, you look at the return rates, how people are coming back on that store to buy any of his products. You should always consider that. My network is kind of bit wide here. So now we'll move on to the next one, which is review. Review. This is the next one, review. So, and this is the fourth thing you should be looking at. Hope you still recall. The first one is the highest transaction. Look for the manufacturer having the highest transaction. Then the next thing to look at is a shop similar model. This you have to look whether all what is having in a store is is directly related to what you are buying. Maybe the manufacturer is what is producing is in the same niche, okay. So the next thing to look out is the response rates, how people are return rates, how people are coming back to buy from this particular manufacturer, the response rates, and at times the number of products he have sold in the past. But I think they have removed that from the platform. Before, like few months, there is always that place that you can see the number of goods the manufacturer have sold. That's the number of products of that particular product he have sold in the past 3 months. But I don't know why they removed that from the platform. But even at that, we can still make use of what we have here. So we also look at the star rating, which is 4.5 is good, okay. So the next thing is the review, and the review is also very, very important because it gives you the feedback of those that have bought from the manufacturers. They come back to give their, maybe they have a good experience with the product, maybe they have a bad experience with the product, or some will even go to the extent of of um, giving a picture of that particular product, okay. So that is the fourth thing. That's the fourth thing. And now I will be going to the review. So let me click on the review. So these are the reviews we have on this particular product. Let me see if we can translate this. Yes, as you can see, these are the reviews, okay. Very satisfying shopping. The brightness is also very good. Ready to purchase another one with a larger voltage. And you can even see that people are dropping images of the product. So review is also very, very important. It is very, very important. Check the reviews of what people have be saying on the particular product. Let me go back to review. I think I just backed the page. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to make sure I don't want the video to be too long. So as we can see, people are displaying how it looks. You can see this one is showing how it looks, which is good. So let me translate the page. So this one said there is a problem with the product and return of the product still needs to be borne by the consumer. I take the initiative to let both parties reduce the loss. This kind of treatment, I will not dare to buy it in the store next time. I guess this person had a bad review on this. The item has been received and everything looks good. It has been assembled and I tried it out. It's okay, ready to take it back to my hometown, put it for use. Quite satisfied. I received it, I tried it and it was very bright. I can feel relieved to sell it to customer. It also has a 2-year warranty. Recommend the product. So it is always good to check out reviews. It is very, very important. Okay, so that is the fourth thing to always take notes. Sort by time. Default. So there's one thing I would like to say about a review whenever you are checking a review, because at times there are some manufacturers, they understand that people tends to come to the reviews to try to see and make a decision on that before making their purchase. So there are some manufacturers that they try to play this kind of dubious acts, that they go back to 1688. They have their own personal accounts aside from their business accounts, or they can easily get those that will register and try to make purchase on their behalf, or they can even go back and go and buy from themselves just to pile up the reviews, just to make people feel that, yeah, this product is you understand. So when you are trying to look at reviews, there are things you should take note of, which is the firstly is this is the name or the username of this particular person writing the review. Now you should always look like from the first, this is another person, now this is another name, this is another name. So you should always look like from the first 5, is the name the same or is it different? Okay, is it the same or is it different? Then you look at the date the review was made. This is the date this one was made. This is the date. Item purchase. This one is like it purchased 25. This one purchased just one. Okay, let me wait. Coming. Yes. 5 cases, 2 cases, 4 cases, 4 cases. Yes. Yeah. I think that's the item purchase. A lot has been made on this page. So different. So different. Okay. So you just have to look at the username. Okay. And this is the star rating the person gave. Look at the username. This is the star rating the person gave. This is another username and the star rating the person gave. This was the date. This was the date. This was the date. Before this app was modified, or this this platform was modified, then we used to have the number of purchase right here. But I think they have made the changes to that. These 25 cases, I don't know. So always check the review and make sure that the review are genuine. Okay, you look at the first 5 reviews. Are the name different? So if you're having the same name 1 2 3 4 5, then you have to know that this person is faking the review. Okay, so that is the fourth thing to look at when you are buying a product. You come and check the review. You take your time on the review. You take your time. Let me see if you have any negative comments here. The item has been received. Nothing. I think they're still making changes to this page. Okay, it has loaded. Very satisfying shopping. There's a problem with the page. This good, still good rating. Okay, so that is the fourth thing to check out, the review. Okay, So I hope you still remember the first one. They look for the manufacturer having the highest transaction. The second thing, you check the shop similar. Look at what the manufacturer is selling. Is it still in the same niche, or is a manufacturer that is doing all jack for all trade, or what they used to call it? So the next thing is here where you check out the return rate, the response rate, the star rating, and the next thing you check is the review, which is the fourth. Now the fifth and the last is the years which the manufacturer has been existing. Now most times people place much emphasis on that aspect, that, and people do a lot of mistakes when it comes to that. And I believe most times most minimal importers, they 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 do most of their decision on that aspect, which is years. Most times they go for manufacturers with highest, like manufacturers that has been in the platform for so long. Me, I don't really go with that, because as you can see, these manufacturers has just spent 2 years on this platform, and with that 2 years he has a pass mark on all what we have checked. Even aside that this manufacturer has been verified, okay, he has a pass mark on all what we have checked. So most times I don't really go with the number of years the manufacturer has been on this platform. Okay, so I check that, I use that as the last result, like let me just check it. Okay, so that is the fifth thing you should always check. First one is the highest transaction. The second one is the shop similar model. Check what the manufacturer is selling. Is it still in the same niche? The third one is the return rate. Is very important. The want response and the star rating. The fourth one is the review. That is very, very important too. Then after that, you can now check the years he has been on the platform. Okay, like some people will tell you that if a manufacturer is on this platform for a year or two, that you should not buy from that manufacturer, which is very, very wrong. This said manufacturer is just 2 years on this platform, and I believe you can see that he is doing very well. Okay, he is doing very well. So this is one of the is a mistake most importers make. They put much emphasis on the years the manufacturer has been on the platform. Okay, which I believe this is supposed to be the last thing they should be checking. Okay, so these are the 5 things you should always look at. Now at times, the review, you might check some manufacturers and you might not be able to gather much from the reviews. So if you are not gathering much from the reviews, then you can check other things we have mentioned. Okay, so these are the things you should always look out for on a particular manufacturer. So I believe this video it will help a lot, and it will guide you when making your purchase, and picking a product of good quality. Okay, so thanks so much for viewing. I still remain your Ademola Babs.